Hi guys, today we're going to react to Rule of Nines by SPIRITBOX, a Courtney LaPlante one-take performance. This was a Buy Me a Coffee request from Dan W60. Thank you, Dan, for this request and for all your support.
Thank you, Dan, for the ongoing support. We appreciate it.
Okay. It's time for singing, and then some screaming, and then some singing and more screaming.
In the shrine, broken, entwined. I feel my inside breaking down. I bury in time. I want to be part of life. Did dream dance up in my mind? If that's what you like, your legions will blur the light. Such a strange place, so full of opposing forces. I had a dream of schism, forced the rule of night.
We got to know Courtney and SPIRITBOX through their collaboration with Tatiana from Ginger on Circle With Me, which was freaking awesome. Here, we are getting more of that awesomeness from Courtney's voice. So far, no screaming yet. We know it's coming from her introduction. The song itself sounds fantastic so far. I can feel the build-up. The lyrics are dark as fuck. First of all, the Rule of Nines, as far as I know, is a medical term. I think it's the Wallace Rule of Nines, and it's to do with how they estimate total body surface area affected by burn for burn victims. How they always say it's however much percent of the body burned, they calculate it through the Rule of Nines. In this song, the theme seems to be about either a figurative thing, so it could be not exactly what, the word says. There could be layers here, but it seems to be talking about someone who is either tortured or oppressed by someone and is potentially on the verge of surrender. That's what it feels like to me. I'm not 100% sure yet. I kind of want to hear the rest of it. But just some lines here. I offer my life cursed in this shrine, broken roots entwined, which to me just gave me these visuals of being in that situation for a long time. I feel my insides breaking down. I bury it in time. I want to be part of light. Detritus open up my mind. And then something about lesions blur the line. So this is a person who is experiencing a hell of a lot of pain. It could be layered. It could be to do with someone who is potentially sick and talking about their disease and the torture that goes along with it. Or it could be something a little bit more on the surface, as in a character that is being tortured or oppressed or something like that. I'm not 100% sure yet.
I love the immediate exhilaration that this performance gives, because she starts it like it's a practice session, and then like that, she turns into this angel with this beautiful voice, and the song just brings it all out. I don't know why it reminds me of Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. It's a fairly short song, but as soon as it starts, it feels like this tornado of emotions that grabs you right away. Everything about it feels very well planned. Her beautiful voice combined with this awesome composition. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like SPIRITBOX for a long time. I wasn't aware that they existed before we reacted to Circle With Me, and this is just another beautiful entry. And the subject matter, it's still percolating. I'm still not sure what the song is about, but it feels like to be dealing with a person, somebody who's been so damaged. I don't know if it's spiritually or something actually physical that happened. The song asks if there's anything left to save from that person. That's the feeling I get. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of a tough one to decipher, but yeah, we'll see.
I had a dream of schism, forced the rule of night. And I led the rules of a silence. it's a cruel world. I learned the rules of cities. So I lay myself down in the shape of a body. I live in the figure of two. I want to be part of life. Detritus open up my mind. If that's what you like, your legions will blur the line. I had a dream of schism forced the rule of nine. Living in premonition, flowing from the same place I learned to give in. It's such a strange place, so full of opposing forces. I had a dream of schism, forced the rule of nine. My crime, premonition, die. I learned to go.
Very cool.
I did it.
You can feel that there's a great level of perfectionism in there. She's there for the recording. She's not there for an audience. We're witnessing her process, how she approaches a recording. And that's a beautiful thing to see in any context. She's focused on laying it out so that the mix will come out proper. I didn't catch that at the beginning. It's such a pleasurable moment. She engineers her screams and she aims her body and her face to the mic in the right angles. And at the end, it looks like a Tuesday. She's like, I did it. It's beautiful. It does remind me of when we reacted to Judgment and Punishment by Ginger, and we don't do that too much where they just do a recording session when there's a close-up on the performer's face. It's like watching it behind the scenes and watching it get made.
It's exactly that. If you think of it in filmmaking terms, it's a BTS. It's behind the scenes. It's them recording the song and they let you in on the process. That's what a one-take performance of that kind is. And it's awesome. It's really cool to see. It's like testament to how good they are as well. SPIRITBOX are a great band. She's a great singer. She controls both the clean voice and the harsh vocals just fantastically. And like you said, it's a Tuesday to them. That's what it is. If I do that, I need a warm cup of tea for 2 days for my throat to recover.
If I do that, I get to see my lungs on the table.
Sight to behold. It is a bit of a tough one, but it's written so well that you can come up with all kinds of interpretations for it. I like the concept that someone came up with of using the rule of nines to encapsulate whatever the meaning is behind it. I just think it's a brilliant idea. Just awesome.
Yeah, it's like a term that if you interpret it, immediately you know that it deals with something horrible, that it deals with either a dire situation or a dying of something. I'm saying something because I don't know if it's emotional or physical. Either one is equally bad, but it brings you into that world of pain. Like the narrator is an architect. It builds a world around you that is filled with pain. They put it in your mind that it's about pain without much effort. You're immediately in their world.
Yeah, initially, like I said, I was thinking about someone who is being oppressed or tortured in some way, and then I thought, oh, maybe it's somebody who's sick and is kind of using that sort of analogy. And as the song was going, I thought maybe it's somebody who died and is in hell. All that burning metaphor going in there. Well, maybe it's not even a metaphor. It's just awesome, you know. It's like I had a dream of schism, you know, force the rule of nines. And towards the end, it's basically saying that the percentage turned, that now the majority or the large majority of almost all of their body is burned. So it's kind of they've given up. And by the end of it, it felt to me like it's potentially a song describing somebody hitting rock bottom and potentially coming back out of it, because that final line, it says, my shrine, premonition die, I learned to give. So it's almost like I had to kill my old self to become a new whatever. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Hard to tell, but as the song was going, I just kept thinking about how dark it is and how beautifully written it is. Just very, very smart, I think.
Yeah. And also makes me wonder if I learned to give means I learned to give from myself, or I learned
to give up.
I learned to give up. I learned to give. I learned to nudge after being tested. I learned maybe that it's okay to not resist.
It could be any and all of those or none of them. That's what I love about the songs that are written this way, the lyrics that are this powerful, I think. They always send you in all kinds of directions. And people have been pointing out in the comments a lot about how we, quote unquote, got things wrong sometimes. And to me, it's like, we don't get it wrong. It's just our interpretation. So it might not be exactly exactly how the author intended it, but once it's out there, it's open to interpretation. So whether they say it was written about this, it doesn't mean that it's only that and can only be that. It can be many, many things. That's where most of, at least mine, I assume yours as well, where our enjoyment comes from. It's breaking it down and finding the interesting in it.
Yeah, because essentially we're not aiming to get it right. We're aiming to talk about what it makes us think about and what it makes us feel. We know going in that we may be wrong about everything, but that's not the goal. It's not a detective story that we need to find the killer. It's our impression and interpretation from a wonderful song.
Yeah, and some people in the comment have been saying that we should read up about what we're talking about before we talk about it. It's like, no, if we read about it, then we know, and then we just regurgitate the material in front of the camera, whereas we listen to the song for the first time, we've never heard it before, we follow the lyrics as we go, and it's all a lot more authentic, and we hope that people enjoy that more, because we certainly do. So, I don't know, let us know in the comments, guys, if you want us to research a song first and then just tell you what we found, or actually come up with it ourselves as we do. That would be interesting. But this song was another one of those that give you that whole feeling as you go along. You come up with interpretations and it feels amazing. It just, I feel like it brings me sort of closer to the song, if you know what I mean. I get more out of it that way.
Yeah, it's not a neatly wrapped piece. It leaves a lot of question marks. That's what appeals to me in certain types of music, when it lingers on, like a good movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And SPIRITBOX, like a few other bands we've come to meet, do it fantastically. Thank you, Dan W60, for this amazing song, this amazing request. We have greatly enjoyed it, and we appreciate your ongoing support. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Dan, for this request. We enjoyed reacting to Rule of Nines very much. More like this would be much appreciated, and thank you for all your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make your request through Buy Me a Coffee. The link is at the top of the description below. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
If you want to see our previous reaction to SPIRITBOX, it should be up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click, check it out, let us know what you think. We are loving this band so far. This is only our second time with them, and this was a good one. Thanks again, guys. We appreciate all the support coming our way. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.